We're looking up at the roots of our future.
This is our largest tree planting ever, actually.
On Earth Day, Chesapeake Bay Foundation gathered volunteers from Western Maryland to Baltimore City to start planting about 1,700 trees. 1,000 planted on Friday, about 700 on Saturday. Does this make you feel good being out here?
It does, because I know from science class the trees give us oxygen.
They focused on property owned by the Royer family in Sibyllesville, which is located in northern Frederick County and connects to the Monocacy River through a stream.
Hopefully protecting the streams and protecting the bay for the future.
You may think this body of water seems insignificant. It's called a headwater stream, but the Chesapeake Bay Foundation says it's the most important part of the bay's watershed.
This particular stream is called Friends Creek. Friends Creek works its way down and eventually goes up to Emmitsburg and then connects to the Monocacy River. The Monocacy River eventually, then there's the largest tributary in Maryland to the Potomac River.
CBF has worked on land in the upper Potomac Basin for 22 years.
Once water gets down to our very large river systems and the bay, it's kind of too late.
So the group gets to know who's working next to them.
Stays on pace, renew Mount Vernon, Baltimore, Trinity, property consultant.
Many are here through a volunteer program with their employer.
The hole's going to settle a little bit.
And they get a lesson on how to secure these native plants that can grow up to a few hundred feet tall.
Well, I want this to be down near the ground level, so I'm going to pull it back out.
A contractor preset the holes.
I am planting, I believe this is just a shrub here.
Volunteers then place tree tubes and wooden stakes on each one to protect them from wildlife. They'll stay on for about 3 years.
I've always been big about the Chesapeake. I grew up sailing most of my life on the Chesapeake and spending a lot of time there. So anytime I can get an opportunity to help plant trees or do stuff for the watershed, I'm about it.
We're making sure that the soil stays healthy,
so we can keep the earth nice and clean.
And it's just a joy to do something different, something new, and meet other people that are willing to save the earth, because that's what we're ultimately here to do anyway.
And the Royer family is thankful. Several funders helped with this project. $22,000 was spent on trees alone.
We'd really like to be able to say that we did something right in this world.
For Chesapeake Bay Media's Bay Bulletin, I'm Cheryl Costello.